Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a check-in for the water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Over on my TikTok, I do mini check-ins. They're like 60 seconds. Yeah, 60 seconds a piece. I really felt like Pisces was SOSing me, so I thought, let's do some shorter check-ins for now to get you guys through to the end of the month till I can make the longer videos. I just felt like I needed to get them out. So, I've already shuffled the cards. You know the drill. Energy is fluid, it's not linear, so this could be happening past, present, or future for you guys. Not gender specific. If it is, I will let you guys know. If you need to reverse the roles and the stories vice versa, switch it around. Do what you gotta do. If it resonates, it resonates. Take what does, throw out the rest. You can resonate with pieces without having to resonate to like entire story. Check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. Other than that, we're going to get right into it. All right, so here we go. At the bottom, not surprisingly, Tower. Yeah, we have the Tower. So there's a lot going on for you guys right now. I feel definitely like you're needing this. I feel like this is not just a water element type thing, but this is almost like a roaring sea. Like this feels, it feels pretty intense, like I'm not going to lie. Oy vey. I have the Two of Pentacles underneath here. I'm just like kind of lost in thought. Two of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom really to me is like a decision was made to cause this. It could have been on your end, could have been on the end of the person you are connected to. But wow, having the Tower is the overall. It's like some stuff is coming down, some stuff is changing. You're having like a realization. This is like, I'm hearing like revolution. Like there's something really big happening for you guys right now. Let's see what else we got for my water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Too many. Wow, I cannot shuffle today. Really having a hard time with this. I don't know what's going on with my hands. Messages we have for my water signs. I feel like you guys are almost like brewing inside. Like this is coming down, this Tower, but I feel like it hasn't been expressed yet. It's like the roaring sea, like I was talking about. Like it feels like it's building. Like I know this is maybe like a nerdy thing to say, but like Avatar, there's airbender, waterbender. I feel like you were like waterbender, where it's like you're pulling the water in, like the moon pulls the water in, pulls the tide in. I feel like you're almost like getting ready to unleash that water onto someone, to let that wave come crashing down on someone. Or it could be that like you're trying to be composed and the water is your emotions, so you're trying to like pull them in, hold it in, keep yourself together. Oh, I got chills saying that. Yeah, for some of you it's definitely a matter of releasing the feelings, releasing the emotions, releasing all of that like energy. It's almost like it's a build up and like the dam is gonna break. So I do have the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like there's big endings here. This is resolutions to me. Instead of fighting, I feel like there's been a halt. Like I'm hearing halt. There's been a nope to the fighting. And I think, again, a lot of this is you not wanting to participate. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You feel like you're not getting your end of the bargain. I feel like you feel unsuccessful here. I feel like a frustration, like a scatterbrain type of thing of like, like this did not yield the results you wanted. It's almost like a throw it out and start over. It's almost like just throw the whole thing in the trash and start again, because this is so frustrating. Like I feel how like, yeah, just stuck and frustrated and like irritated you guys are, where yeah, it feels like scatterbrain, like you're doing like you're trying to hold in your emotions because there's a lot of mental things happening where you might be kind of like maybe like overthinking, or you're not sure how to approach something, you don't really understand something, and you're just like, we're literally not even going to talk about it anymore. Like, you don't want to talk about it. Something did not go according to plan or didn't yield results that you wanted, and you're like, I'm not fucking talking about this. I'm not talking about it. And I think that's where those emotions come in. I'm not talking about what I lost. I'm not talking about, what's happening. I think it's really just a defense mechanism for you guys, trying really hard to compose yourselves. As water signs, you feel deeply. You feel a lot of emotions. I'm like very stuck on this. I feel like, just again, there's a disappointment. Somehow something just didn't go as planned. It didn't yield the results you wanted. It wasn't successful. You feel like almost like your work went to waste, and you're like, I don't want to talk about this. Maybe you have someone in your life who wants to talk about what's happening. Maybe they're asking you and you're like, no, I told you already, I don't want to talk. It could be that you were fighting with them and now you're like, no, we're not going to fight anymore because I don't care to. Like, I can't, like, stomach it. It feels like you just shut it down. Page of Cups in reverse. You would not even believe how many times I've gotten this fucking card lately. This is just, again, this is a retracting of your emotions. Like I was saying, it's the pulling it back in. It's like that vacuum effect where it's just like, and like stuck to you. Like you're just like a sponge, just like and holding it in. Like, not like you're absorbing it from other people. You are taking all of your emotions, you're pulling them back into yourself. And you're like, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to express my emotions. I'm getting like teary-eyed. Like, some shit happened for sure for you guys. We're gonna look into what it is because I definitely gotta know what it is. But I am teary-eyed. Like, this is really upsetting for you guys. It feels like you're really trying to like hold it together. Whether this has to do again with a person, place, thing, whatever, you really feel like you're like, I don't, like, even if you wanted to talk about it, you wouldn't know how to talk about it. Justice coming in here, so I think you're making the right choice. Could be dealing with a Libra, it doesn't have to be, but justice underneath that 5 of wands in reverse is like, you're making the right choice by, not choosing to participate, whatever that might mean for you. King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this is kind of your energy, even though you are a water sign. I feel like you, again, it's feeling unsuccessful, and I feel like, it could be in terms of a relationship because Pentacles are stability, but King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who is kind of like, can be greedy, but I don't think you're being greedy. I think it's more about greed in a sense of, let me hold in my love, my emotions, let me hold in my feelings. I don't want you to know about them. I don't want you to feel them. Like, it's like a vulnerability. You don't want to be vulnerable, especially not like with the situation with this person. If it's a person, I feel like you don't want to be vulnerable with them, so it's almost like you're putting up a wall. You're like almost like building that dam. You're just like, all these emotions, you're just like sucking them back into you and pulling them back in, and you need to release it. You have to get it out. The water has to flow, and I don't feel like it is for you guys. I just don't feel like that. I feel like you feel really unsuccessful, and I just get this image of like someone sitting on top of like a pile of pentacles, just like, nope, like drawing a line around it, like, these are all mine, stay the hell away from me. But I feel like you're doing the right thing by not fighting. You're doing the right thing by not pushing it. You're trying to look out for you, and I think that's what's allowing the Tower to come down. We went from Page to Knight of Cups in reverse. Again, this not only is not talking about your emotions, but not putting your emotions, not putting your love into something else, into somebody else. So not only is the communication of love retracted, but the actions of love are also retracted. This is, I'm not gonna tell you how I feel, or I'm not going to communicate in a loving way towards the situation or person. We're just gonna talk about it like it's a person because I feel like it is. You know, I'm also not going to say, for instance, I'm not gonna do these nice things for you. You don't feel like this, you're not getting reciprocation, and you decided to basically no, because Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, I don't know why I keep saying Pisces. I feel like this is heavily Pisces because I had that reading I did on TikTok that was very much needed for Pisces. So if I'm talking to you, Pisces, what's up? But as a water sign, the emotions need to come out. You enjoy sharing your emotions and sharing your love with other people. You're very intuitive as well. You feel things deeply as a water sign, no matter which one you are. And I feel like this is, again, the pulling it in. I feel like it's hard because it's almost like a reflex for you of like, you know, for a lot of you, you might be an empath. I just saw 1111, where it's your nature to be loving, to understand, to empathize, to hold space for people. And you can't do it in the situation, so you're choosing to not talk about anything lovingly, not say, like, again, total for instance here, just hypothetically, when, say, the person that you're dealing with, if you're dating them, they come home, instead of being like, oh my god, how was your day, like, tell me about it, or, you know, you had a bad day, how can I help, instead of doing that, you're almost letting them like fend for themselves, because you feel like it is burdening you so much, because you are putting out so much and getting nothing back, or not getting what you want back. Same thing with Knight of Cups. Maybe you used to make dinner for this person before, and now you're like, you can find your own food, basically. You know, it's like you're just, it's retracting. Look at that. Wow, every single like court card for cups almost is here. Page of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Coming out underneath the Justice card. This was the right thing to do, 110%, I feel. I feel like this is what you needed to even this out, to help you stay sane. Feeling very unbalanced, very emotionally unbalanced. I just heard the word rift, so I feel like there's a rift between you and another person here for sure. Queen of Cups, that's your energy, water sign, very unbalanced, feeling very out of your element, feeling like, again, I feel like there's just a holding on, your emotions are kind of out of whack. You, like, you know, it's that instinctive, I want to go forward and do this thing, I want to share this love, share this emotion, vulnerability, blah blah blah, but you're choosing not to, and that's, I feel like that's a difficult task, even though you know it needs to happen. Hierophant in reverse. These are, listen, this deck is like literally, this is a mix. Like, I check my decks beforehand. It is not a coincidence that all these are coming out reverse, I'm telling you. The Hierophant, this is Taurus energy. This is something that should be stable, a stable foundation, can often talk about marriages, long-term commitments. It's not working. I think this is that tower, 110%. This isn't working. I feel like this card in particular is connected to that tower. It's not stable. There's a rift. Like I said, there's a rift within that connection. Could be dealing with a fire sign, because this is coming out underneath that Knight of Cups. I feel like you're retracting your cup from someone who could be a fire sign here. Because the way I have these on the board is like this. Queen of Cups. He's looking this way. She would be technically looking that way, and I feel like she's looking at him from this kind of like skewed perspective here of like pulling herself away, looking at him in a sense of, or looking at them in a sense of like, what the fuck, almost. And this person almost feels like fine, like they're fine. Like, I feel like there's a little bit of maybe an arrogant, or if not, maybe just ignorant type of energy of like not understanding what's happening, not understanding what you're going through, because I feel like this person needs you to communicate with them, because they won't just pick up hints, they won't understand, and, you know, they can be kind of hot-headed. So I feel like they don't see what's happening, because you're like, nope, 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 and they're like, why are you not talking to me, or why are you whatever, you know what I mean? Because there's a lack of passion. Exactly. There's a lack of passion. There's a lack of vulnerability. There's a lack of opportunity here. It's just lack. Yeah, look at this. 8 of Cups. What are we walking away from? From this. That commitment, that foundation, it doesn't work. It's got to come down. It doesn't hold you up anymore. It's faulty and shoddy, and it's rotting. It's like poor floorboards, almost, like where it squeaks, and you're like, well, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden you're like, yeah, like that's a problem, like it's sinking, and you're like, I gotta jump off of the ship, you know, like I can't do this. This person walking away from this card, 100%. You're like, I can't. I just can't do this. You are not fulfilled here. You are not, like, you have so much inside of you to give, and I feel like this person is blind to it. And I know it's kind of like a general type of, you know, analogy or comparison, but like, fire boils water. That's how it works, at least to my knowledge. So I feel like this is what this is you're like, how do you not see this? How do you not understand? Or it's crazy that you can't maybe see it the way that I do. And I feel like you're, you know, looking at this person just like, the only way I can water myself is to keep it to myself. Yeah. This coming out underneath the King of Wands, the 4 of Wands, this is like the 11-11 card. This is someone that you do care about. I do feel like you care about, because, I mean, I think water signs have a lot to give. Again, could be married to this person, the Hierophant, even though it's reversed, and the 4 of Wands to me says marriage, long-term commitments, domestic, like, foundations, if you will. But the thing that's interesting here also is that we have the Ace of Wands in reverse, we have the 8 of Cups, and then we have this. So it's almost like you're leaving this lack of passion and walking towards whatever this could possibly be. Walking towards a better commitment, something that is much happier for you. You know what, let's take a look at what that is, because I want to know real quick, clarify. I said these weren't going to be long. Oh, man, yeah. Sun in reverse. So that definitely does have to do with that person feeling really unhappy. You can't be your authentic self here, for sure. And the only way to get out of this, to, you know, to leave, is to be able to leave this mental anguish, the emotional anguish. You just gotta walk away. You have to walk away. You gotta take your cup somewhere else, offer it to someone else, and just make the choice here. Yes. Man, very heavy. 3 of Cups at the bottom here. So I think there's going to be celebration and happiness afterwards. You're honestly going to feel a lot better, but you gotta, we gotta just, you know, I'm saying we like we're all hanging out right now. We kind of are. There's just a need for, I think, water signs to really, like, don't, I feel like you're almost like overwatering this in a sense. But yeah, I'll leave it there. My check-ins were much longer than I had anticipated, obviously. But thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you guys. Drop a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notifications. That way you guys can get notified of all my upcoming videos. I'll be doing the full, a little bit longer versions coming up in like the first week of June. But yeah, so stay safe, happy, healthy, all that jazz. And I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.